Well, good day, and welcome to a 2-for-1 here on Riehms on the Road. We don't get 2-for-1 very often, but today is two countries in one video. We are in Gubin, Poland, and right across the river is Gubin, Germany. What you're looking at here is an old parish that lies in ruins. This was first mentioned back in the 13th century, and it's written online that you can go to the top of the tower, but the last few reviews I've seen in the last few months said that it is now closed, so you cannot go up there. But it's set at night. You can see the glow of Berlin in the distance. Right next to it is the city hall, the Rathaus. Definitely a German feel to that as far as the architecture is concerned, and even a little pub that sits right out below. A little stroll through the park here will take us down into Gubin proper here on the Polish side, and then we will walk across the bridge and visit Deutschland, Germany. Maybe grab some Spätzle, maybe a bratwurst. Maybe we'll find out if Schnitzengruben's really a thing. Maybe a German pint of Kronbacher or Veltins. Who knows? All right, we're going to continue on here. Welcome to Gubin, Poland. Kind of interesting here on the outskirts of Gubin. Looks like an old schoolhouse sitting back at the backside of the field there. I don't know if that's still in existence or in use, although we're here in the summertime, so we're on summer holidays. Look at this, we're going to walk across the Lubsha River. Probably didn't say that correctly, but there she flows right there. And before we walk through the city center, we're going to stop at Europe's favorite grocery store, grab a couple of waters, and start the exploration on this international adventure, Poland and Germany. A nice little shopping center here. Looks relatively new and modern here in the Lidl Plaza. Check this out. We did pretty well on our shopping trip. 2 pairs of socks for €2.50, less than $3. Could probably sell them on eBay and make triple that. I mean, those are good looking socks. You can never have enough socks. Always good to carry an extra pair in your backpack in case you step in a puddle or get caught out in a rainstorm. Always good to have dry socks. Let's head down into the center of Gubin. Well, you can see how the spellings are just slightly different from the Polish side to the German side. Got a little park area here in the, I'm guessing might be part of the center of the city. There are about 30-some thousand people that split Gubin into the German side and the Polish side, and about 10,000 I believe are here on the Polish side, and about double that across the river. So thinking that when we cross into Germany, it might be a little bit larger on that side. We'll look at some of the ancient architecture found here. Western Poland. You can't go much further west. When we cross that bridge, you won't be able to go much further east in Germany. All right, let's take a little walk down this direction. That should spur us towards the river and over to Germany. Yeah, continuing our exploration here. Looks like you got maybe like a little bus station back there. I see like some small commuter vans, some larger buses, maybe to take you some various points here in Western Poland. A little bit of shopping that direction. Through the trees is a large 3-story complex. That's actually the shopping center here in Gubin, and you can actually go in there and you can find jewelry stores, like a food court, some shoes, clothing, things such as that. And even right here, a little closer to us, we got a kebab stand and an ice cream. See a few folks out there enjoying an ice cream. I have my vitamin water, so I'm good to go. And that's looking back towards the fountain from a moment ago. Let's continue on. Kind of interesting through here. You got like a little flower market and a little vegetable market as well. Oh, pretty nice, pretty large. Oh, what a pleasant surprise that is. $1.50 for the ice cream, €1.30. I didn't get any napkins though. Now it's dripping all over me. There's the shopping center, the Galleria. All right, looking back that way, that's kind of where we started. That's the ruins of the parish from before, and behind the trees would be the city hall building that's kind of shrouded by the trees there. All right, let's walk to Germany. Now looking along the Lusatian River, it's got different names in Poland and Germany. This is the one my map said, so I'm rolling with that and thinking that's the English pronunciation. If you look on the bridge that connects the two Gubins, one to Germany, one side to Poland, people can walk across from one side to the other, but that was not always the case. If you go back into the last century, up until 1995, before the Schengen area was actually implemented and founded, you would have had to go through a border crossing, and that was all over Europe, of course. 1995, Germany adopted the Schengen area. Poland did so in 2007. So you can say now for about 15 years or so, there has been no border checkpoint on a consistent basis between the two countries. Back towards the shopping center, and we will leave the Polish side behind, cross the river, and let's go explore a little bit on the German side. Kind of interesting, looking this direction, the river looks quite narrow, but if you pan across the other side of the bridge, it's quite more width to it on that side. All right, and just like that, we got the poles of the black, red, and yellow, and the sign welcoming us in 3 languages. Witamai, welcome, and willkommen. Welcome to Germany. Well, I had to go up beyond the Centrum first because I wanted to go to the grocery store that I first came to, not this particular one, but chain. And I remember when I first came to Germany back 4 or 5 years ago, as an English speaker, I said, "Hey, Rui." And now ever since then, I just kind of keep saying Rui in my head, although that's not the correct pronunciation. I think it's actually Reve. Just with my limited knowledge of languages, when you come into Europe, A is A, E is A, I is E. So I'm thinking Reve. Yeah, and W is a V sound. But I'm going to head back into the deli department and see if I can't find one of my favorite lunches. All right, mission accomplished. Went in and it was right next to the entrance, a little deli stand, and it's a fricadelle, which is, it looks like a hamburger, but it's not really a hamburger. It's more like a meatloaf patty. There's kind of the spices and flavors to it. Also got a packet of synth, which is mustard. And there's our water that we bought over on the Polish side. So we'll sit here on a park bench, enjoy the fricadelle, and then head into the city. Check this out. We found a second path across the river. A wooden bridge that runs from one park to another. That's the bridge we walked across earlier. This is looking back towards the Poland side. See the big tall steeple there in the center? That's from the ruins of the parish. Back this direction is the German side, which is where we just walked away from. And got a little bit of a park area down here. See a few folks down fishing. And back on the Poland side, you see there's like a park that runs kind of concurrent with the river down that direction that we have not explored. So maybe if I do decide to go back on the Poland side of the river, maybe I'll walk that path back to the train station. But for now, I think we will take a pause from recording and have the goal of having one beer on each side of the river before we hop the train heading back to Zielona Góra. From Guben, Poland and Germany. Guten Tag. Well, a little bit of a unsuccessful mission back on the German side, trying to find a beer. There was only one restaurant through the entire central city area that was open. That was actually like a proper restaurant, not just like a coffee place or an ice cream place. And they have Kronbacher on draft, but their draft system is not working. So my only option would be to get it in a bottle. And I didn't walk to Germany for a bottle of beer. So I came back to the Polish side. I have about 3 hours till the train. So a little cruise through the park here. I don't know what this, were the Romans in Poland? I don't know. So we're gonna head back into the city, the Polish side. And I know there's quite a few restaurants and pubs and things such as that. So we're not going to get a beer on both sides of the river, a beer in two countries today. Maybe we'll just have two of them in Poland, and then we'll walk the park to get back from the train. So I think I'm going to take it right out of Gubin, Poland. So with that being said, back in Poland, let's go find a cold beverage. Do widzenia. Mission accomplished. Not a bad setting.